Welcome to the video. My name is Jocelyn and I gave birth to my first baby about 5.5 weeks ago. We have a son, his name is Houston, and this is going to be a video reviewing some of the baby products that we have been using, and I'm going to share whether we love them or they're just like okay and you can skip them. I think this video might be helpful if you were interested in these items or these products or similar, like you can just kind of get an input and feedback on it. I watched a bunch of these videos when I was creating my registry, like what people put on their registry or newborn must-haves and people reviewing products, and I thought it was super helpful. I will say that every baby's different, every mom and dad's lifestyle is different, every household is different, so something that we love or has worked for us might not work for you or your baby, or the other way around. Maybe we didn't like something but your baby could love it. So this is just my experience and our experience for our baby and how he has or hasn't liked some items. So our baby is only 5.5 weeks old, so I'm not an expert. That's not a significant amount of time, and it could change. He could start to love something or dislike something that I'm mentioning. So this is just how it is right now. So these items are gonna be more baby gear, not necessarily like all the little stuff. I am gonna do my best to put a picture of each item on the screen when I first mention it. I will link everything below so you guys can check it out if you are interested in these items. So I have a little list here I'm referencing. I'm just hanging out, drinking some coffee out of this awesome ginormous mug that says Mama Needs Some Coffee. Houston is laying right in front of me in his DockATot on the table. He's just kicking around and cooing, so if you hear him, that's what those little cute noises are. I love the newborn baby noises. They're so cute, and he's just in this phase where he loves to just lay on his back and kick and move his legs, and it's so cute. So, okay. So the first thing I'm going to touch on is the bathtub that we chose. I believe it's somewhere between $13 and $20. You can get it at Target. That's where we got ours. It's called the Angel Care Baby Bathtub. It's basically just like a little seat, and you can, if your sink is big, you could put it in your sink or just set it in the bathtub, and they just sit and are propped up on this little seat. It's super simple. You can like lay a towel down on it to make it a little softer and for more friction if you feel like they're gonna slip around. But that is a love item for the price and the simplicity, and it's light and easy to move around. And I even met somebody that did my hair, and she said that her baby loved that seat, like even out of the bathtub. She would just set it anywhere. They brought it on an airplane. So I think for the price and for like how long they're gonna be using something like that, I definitely would recommend that specific bathtub. The next thing is the Hatch Baby Sound Machine, or I believe it's called the Hatch Rest. This is a sound machine that makes noise, different noises, and also has different lights, and you can get an app on your phone and use it through your phone. It also has like a touch sensor, so you can turn it on and off just with your hand. We absolutely love this. I don't know, like if we didn't have it, if he'd sleep as good. I'm not saying that, but I just think it's a really nice thing to have. We don't use it for like nap time or anything, so it's not like he has to have this sound machine in order to sleep. We just use it as at nighttime. Personally, I like it as a parent also because it just kind of drowns out all of the little noises that your baby makes and helps put you at ease, because if you hear, especially like the first few nights you're home from the hospital, all those little noises that they make, you just get worried. At least I did, every little noise. So it's really relaxing. I really enjoy like the rain noise, and there's one that sounds like the outdoors, like crickets and stuff. So definitely I recommend that. I know they did just come out with a new model called the Rest Plus, and I waited to unpackage ours for a little bit because I was thinking I'd be able to get that one instead, but it never really like went into the stores that I would shop at. So anyways, love that item, and I would definitely recommend it. The next thing is the pack and play that we chose. is the 4Moms Breeze Plus Pack and Play. And it's a pack and play, but then on top you can add on a bassinet with a changing station. There was some items when I was putting my registry together and thinking about what items I wanted for our family that I felt like I wanted to splurge on, and some items that I didn't really care, and some items that I felt like I could just skip on altogether. And this was something that I really wanted, a nice one. I felt like God willing, we're gonna have more kids and we can use it for all the years to come, and I wanted it to be convenient and easy to put together and sturdy. When I went into buybuy BABY, where like a bunch of them are set up, I felt like a lot of them that I touched, like they just felt shaky and rickety, and this pack and play I felt like was so nice, way nicer than all the rest. And I know you don't always have to have the nicest, and other ones will do the job just the same, but this was just something that was important to me, and we've loved it. That is what he's been sleeping in every night since we took him home from the hospital. It's in our room with us. I like that it has the bassinet and the changing station right next to each other, so in the middle of the night I feed him, we change him, put him back to bed. It's also really light, so I'm gonna grab him quick, hang on. Okay, I'm back. He just needed a feeding and a diaper change. Oh man. Okay, my cat is here and my mom's dog is here, and they like banter and they just almost had an all-out brawl. But anyways, so I was saying that pack and play is really light. So for the first 4 weeks, he actually slept literally right next to me. Like I would just every night pull it up right next to me, and then every morning I'd push it back over where it belongs in the room. Now I leave it a little bit away from me because I feel like it's just better for me to like physically get out of bed, and I feel like I'm sleeping better now that he's a little bit away from me, but that's a really nice feature. So that pack and play I think is worth the splurge. It's worth the investment in my opinion. We really love that. I will mention, don't try to take any shortcuts or skip out on buying the recommended sheets that go with the bassinet insert as well as the pack and play, because apparently they only come fitted to that specific size, and B, they're waterproof. I tried to take a shortcut and get like a cheaper, just normal bassinet sheet, and for one, it didn't fit tightly, and then it wasn't waterproof, so we had to put something underneath it, and it just wasn't, we ended up having to get the one that we should have gotten in the first place anyway. So just get the real 4Moms bassinet sheet that's recommended. The next item that I'm going to talk about is our travel system, meaning our car seat and the stroller. And why I say travel system is they all go together. So we got the UPPAbaby Mesa car seat, and we love that car seat. I can tell that it is really safe and secure for our baby. It's definitely not the lightest car seat on the market. I know if you really care about that, you can get the Nuna Pippa Light, but we really like it. But what I like even more is the stroller, and then just how they all go together. So we got the UPPAbaby Cruise stroller. I looked at the Vista, and I actually preferred the Cruise over the Vista. I thought the Vista just seemed too big in my opinion. I know that most people get that because they plan to have more than one baby and you can convert it into the double stroller, but we love the Cruise. This was another item that I wanted to splurge on and felt like it was worth the splurge to have a nice stroller and car seat. So what I love so much about these items is, for one, our car seat and stroller go together, so you can just take the car seat out, the carrier, the base stays in the car, and then it clips into the stroller. We also bought the bassinet attachment that goes along with the stroller. If you get the Vista, which is the bigger version, it comes with the bassinet, but the Cruise does not come with the bassinet. So I bought it separately off Facebook Marketplace. It was brand new. The lady selling it just never used it. We love that because then we can take him for walks and he can be laying down. He falls right asleep in there. Okay, now he's just sitting right in front of me, but yeah, so we love the bassinet. We get a lot of use out of it because I also bought the stand used as well, and so we keep the bassinet, and then there's a specific stand that comes up. A Baby makes a stand that you put the bassinet on, and we leave that on the main floor in the living room as a bassinet for him to nap in during the day. And so we get a lot of use out of it because we leave it there always, and then if we ever want to use it on the go, we just grab it from in here, put it in the car, take it on a walk with us, or whatever we're doing. So, and then the stroller is just super easy to use, super easy to fold up, easy to take down, easy to put together. It's just really nice. I can just tell how nice it is, how easy it is to push, how easy it is to turn and maneuver. I like the size of it. It's relatively small, I would say, but then the underneath basket can still store a ton. And we also got the attachment where you Velcro it, and it's basically like a place to put your phone and water and drinks and whatever, because the stroller doesn't actually have anything like that on the handle. And we love that. I'm not extremely tall, but I'm between 5'7" and 5'8", and the handle on this stroller, you can move up so you're not hunched over or bending over. So if you're a taller person, that might be something to consider when you're looking to buy a stroller. Definitely recommend. I know it's an expensive stroller and car seat, but again, that was something else that was really important to me, and I wanted to splurge on. The next thing is the Ubbi diaper pail. I guess I don't know what it's like to not have a diaper pail. I've never used any other brand, but for me, I feel like I love having it. It's a love item. I think I wouldn't say it's necessary, I suppose, but to me, I wouldn't want to not have it, if that makes sense. Next item is the Boppy nursing pillow. So I really didn't find this helpful for nursing. I probably used it a handful of times in the very beginning, when you're really trying to figure things out. But yeah, so I would say I don't really recommend it for nursing. But again, for me, I didn't really use it for nursing, but for somebody else, they may love it and want to use it all the time. But I will say that we've found other purposes for it. So we use it to prop him up and sit him up. I know that there is the Boppy Lounger, so you could just get the Boppy Lounger, but I didn't know ahead of time that I wouldn't really love it for nursing. So for me, I think it's not a total waste of money because it has a lot of purposes, and it does say on the box, or they advertise it, that at all these different ages you can use it for different reasons. So they claim 0 to 3 months you use it for nursing. At 3 months you can use it to sit them in it to prop them up. I think they say at 6 months they can use it for tummy time, you lay them and then their head and arms are propped up on it, and then at 9 months they can use it as just a little chair, they're sitting in it. So I would say I don't regret the purchase, but it's not the greatest thing in the world. So there's probably other things out there that if you wanted to have it to sit your baby up, that would be better. The next thing is the DockATot. So I know I said that he's laying in it right now, but to be honest, for me, we don't love it. My baby doesn't love it. A lot of the people in my life that I talk to, that have it, say it is the best thing ever. They wouldn't not have it. Their baby loves it. It's the greatest thing in the world. And for us, like, he just doesn't, he's not obsessed with it. I think he can tell he's confined to a space and he kind of likes to be able to move. I don't know if it's worth the money, to be honest, but then again, some people say that their baby couldn't go without it, so that's a tough one. So that's your decision if you're thinking about getting a DockATot or a Snuggle Me Organic. The next item is the 4Moms Mamaroo Swing. So this is an item where I feel like it's advertised and people talk about it like it's the best swing on the market, and it's definitely, like, from what I've seen, the most expensive. And thank goodness I bought this secondhand from a friend. So I bought it for 1/3 of the price because I don't agree with all the rave, and neither does my baby. So it's nice, but he's not obsessed with it. In my opinion, it's not worth the money. My coworker gave us a used swing that she had for her son, and he's like 7 now. And it's a Fisher-Price little swing, and it just goes back and forth, and you can put a vibration on it, and he loves that way more than he loves the Mamaroo. So to me, I would pass on the Mamaroo. I'm super grateful that I bought it secondhand at a fraction of the price. I wasn't going to pay full price for it, but since our friend approached me to buy it, I was like, yeah, because I wanted to try it. I feel like everyone that I hear loves it, so I don't even know if I'm gonna keep it for our future kids. I might just resell it because it is so big and takes up so much room, and the other swing that he loves is so much smaller and lighter and easier to move around. Like this morning, I took it in the bathroom with me when I took a shower. You can move it from room to room. My coworker said even when she was cooking dinner, she would just set it on the island, and her son loved it. So that's my opinion on the 4Moms Mamaroo. The next item is a carrier. It's a structured carrier, meaning it's not a sling or a wrap carrier. We chose the Baby Bjorn Mini, and I would definitely recommend this carrier. I love it. My baby seems to love it, and my husband also loves it. He's tried wearing it as well. It's really comfortable. It's really light. It's really soft. And overall, I would recommend it. It seems like the price point is very comparable to other like carriers, so I definitely would recommend it. The last thing I'm gonna touch on, because I don't plan to make any video regarding like postpartum must-haves or things I recommend for mom postpartum or breastfeeding, just because I feel like I'm not an expert on it. Maybe after I have a few more children, I would do something like that. But one thing that I for sure would tell you to get if you're going to be breastfeeding is the Haakaa silicone breast pump. It is a suction pump that you put on the other breast that you're not nursing your baby on, and it catches the letdown milk. And this is the only thing that I've used so far, and I have a bunch of milk stored in the freezer. For me, it was like really necessary in the beginning because I was like a lot of people I know in the beginning, you overproduce, and I honestly needed to use something to just be comfortable. I would totally recommend that item. To me, that's like a for sure must-have if you're a mom that's planning to try to breastfeed. So that is everything that I'm gonna talk about in this video today. Thank you so much for watching. I am gonna show Houston to you guys really quick. Hi. Oh, I'm sorry I took you out of your comfortable position. Okay, here's little Houston. He is such a sweetheart. Yeah, he's just so stinking cute in my opinion, but I'm sure every mom thinks that about their own baby. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.